Just like that guy right there. But that's okay. I'm very placated. My attitude's adjusted down to pacifist. Didn't go to jail. I'm so fucking happy. Jail. Jesus. I hate being that close to jail. I hate near jail experiences and encounters of the cop kind. It makes me shiver. The guy right next to me went, standing right there, he took him right in front of me.
Hello guys, I'll let a few people to get in here before I start going on what's on. He ain't been booked into jail, so we
can't find him there.
Can't find him. They ain't booked him yet, so we're trying to find out what's going on. We don't know if they're going to release him or what, but I'll still wait for more people to get on. But yeah, a guy was...
You won't be able to call us because we have his phone.
Yeah, we got his phone.
All right. It's a really bad situation. If he goes in without telling him his name, we won't be able to find him. So yeah. if he doesn't give up his ID,
yeah,
we won't be able to find him in the system.
And I'm alive, so don't say his name. Well, we'll find out.
Not.
Yeah, so yes, I know you didn't. But we'll find out whether he just gave up his name or what he's doing. But he is in custody, at least he was. We don't know how long.
Last time we saw him.
We got 17.
Nobody's telling us anything. We went back into the courthouse and asked them, and they said, well, we don't know nothing. I said, you just took him away in handcuffs. Well, that's not us. We've been up here in front all day, sir. We don't know anything. It's like he went into a little Gestapo prison there where you go in and you don't come out, and that's it, you know.
Just like the Saudi Arabia guy in Turkey.
Right.
That's what happened to him.
It's going to be the midday express here in Tucson, Arizona. We don't know what happened. It was about, that'd make about an hour and a few minutes ago. He was taken away in handcuffs, and it's like nobody knows nothing. They won't tell us anything. It's not on the jail.
Put down the camera now! Yeah. Or I'll shoot. But
camera criminals. I like the sound of that, camera criminals.
So I'm going to go over this more too. I don't want to go too soon. But while I was in there, I came back to my phone because my phone was going dead, and I plugged it in, and I got a call from the Pima County prosecutor in my case on May 30th. Where they arrested me for trespassing and resisting arrest is dismissed. So
they're not going to refile it.
And they're not going to refile it. So the paperwork is going through right now. So that's the good news, is that that's dismissed. I still got that injunction of harassment and then injunction on workplace harassment. Both of them are on appeal. I filed the last one today. The deadline was today, so the workplace appeal was done about a month ago, and then the other one is done today. So both of them are on appeal, and Captain Slinky
Captain Slinky has decided that instead of level at where we're getting to going to jail level, which I don't like, that we need to file a special action with the Supreme Court of Arizona and demand that these people start following their rules. It's called it's like a writ of mandamus, but it's now a special action.
Right one out there, huh? Are these?
Huh?
Is there a yellow thing out there?
Right here there is.
That's all, not out there.
No.
All right.
No. So we need to stop doing this at this level. They're not learning anything. Well, our friend just went to jail. I've been arrested. You were arrested. We're going to sue him. We're going to sue him.
I'm not going to stop at this level. Well, Slinky's going to take a different approach.
We need to go to the Supreme Court of Arizona with a complaint against the courthouses, all of them as defendants, as to why they should not be required to follow their rule and stop arresting people for merely video recording in their court and outside here. And Tucson City Court will be the first defendant because they're the worst. Justice Court the next because their rules don't comply.
But they don't arrest people.
They haven't yet.
Yes. Justice Court has not arrested nobody yet.
Nobody's arrested as a Justice Court. Yeah, but that doesn't mean they won't start tomorrow.
This stays on good.
They had a long talk with us today and said they were not going to let you bring your GoPro no matter what. Their position is that you can bring this phone in, but not the little square GoPro. Now go figure how that is any kind of reasonableness other than flat out abuse of power. You can have that phone, but you can't have the little small one. And None of them can explain. Remember, we asked them. Does that sound logical to you? We asked the little.
They won't. They won't answer
because they don't want to appear more stupid.
Yeah.
They already appear stupid enough as it is. Oh, you can have this one, but not that one. And they wouldn't let us go in today, but we're going to teach them that too, Mark. Right? You know, and at least they let you go in with this one and didn't arrest us there. So we were successful out of 50% of our endeavors today, and the other 50, one guy got arrested. So let's go in there and charge in there and see if we can make them tell us what they did to our friend. But I don't want to record or go live on that because I don't want to get arrested. Oh, you can take it if you want, but I'm going to disavow that I even know you.
Yeah, right. Too late for that.
That's as close to jail as I want to come already today. So, they took the guy right next to me.
Go ahead and start that up, and I'll take it out when I go.
They took the guy.
Go ahead and do that. Then I'm charging my phone.
You're charging whether it's on or not. See the green light? Watch, it doesn't go off.
Yes, I know, but
you want to
yes.
Okay,
so go ahead and do your thing, and then
I'm gonna go in there and see if I can make him tell me what's going on.
And then I'll wait here and charge my phone, and then we'll go from there.
Bastards!
Is your flashers on?
No, but they will be.
All right. All right, guys. So I'll start reading some of this now. Yes. Yeah, I don't know if he ID'd yet, so I'm not saying his name either. Yeah, I'm not saying who's in jail just right now because I don't know if he ID'd or not. I want to find out. But one of a new guy that just started a channel, and he has met James Freeman. If James Freeman's on here, James Freeman does know him, but he's a new guy at it. We won't say his name, but they do got him inside. I don't know, they might have released him when we was gone. We went to go get a charger because all my phones were going dead, and I need to start going in there with battery packs and full charges on every device I got. So that's one of my problems, but we are working on this problem. So anyway, just to say it again, now that I got more people on here, my case was why I was in there filming and why I was in there going through this stuff. Pima County Court called on my city court case from May 30th when they threw the water incident. When they got me for trespassing, they say, which of course was bull because they never told us to leave, and then they got me with resisting arrest. So all them charges have been dropped. So the workplace harassment and the other one is on appeal. So they're going to be, we're working on them next. We filed the last one of the appeal today. I filed the injunction against workplace harassment about a month ago, and then the appeal, and then I did the appeal on the other one this morning, the one on harassment against Christopher Hale. So everything is working in our favor, slow but sure, and we're going to be coming back into the city court here in force. So they let him hand his phones off to me. So when they arrested him, he handed his phones off to me, and I took both of his phones and was recording until they went dead. So, yep, them damn batteries, I know. So yeah, so my cases are all dropped. The other one, like I said, the harassment we're working on them. And we're going to be hitting the city of Tucson real hard. Now, we did a small little test just to see if they learned their lesson, that they're going to stop arresting people just for filming. And they got new signs out that says you can't film in 104. This cop walked out there and says you can't film anywhere to him, I guess. And I don't know if he told him to leave. We're going to watch the cameras. But they did instantly arrest him. I don't think he was filming for more than 3 minutes. So here comes Slinky back. We'll go see what he knows. So anyway, I'm gonna need some more people.
So here's what happened. Here's what happened. I walked into the room, you know, I walked into the metal detector without going through, and there was a little old guy and a little black gal with the short, thin one with the bun in her hair.
Yep.
Two people that were there today. And I said, hey, I want to talk to Christopher Hale. I know he knows what's happening here. I want to talk to Christopher Hale. I want to know what happened to our friend that you guys took away. I want to talk to him. And she's like reluctantly, you know, goes through the little door by those mirrors in that room. So she goes back in there. She's there for a while. You know, and the other guy says, I'm just a low guy. I don't know nothing. So she comes back out after a while. Mr. Hale is not here today. Now, what do you think the chances are really true of that? That's a lie right there, Mark. Christopher Hale is there today. You know it and I know. Mr. Hale's not here today. I said, okay. So if Mr. Hale's not there, who's his assistant? Send somebody out here that can tell me what you did with my friend. Who's the assistant clerk? Who's the next? Well, I don't know anything about that. Well, can't you go in there and ask them to send somebody down here who can answer me? No. Well, you know, and she turns her back and walks away. Says, you know, I can't believe that. I thought only in Russia could the cops come and get you, take you away, and not tell anybody what happened to you. And when your friends look for you, they won't say anything. Yep. They won't tell you where they are. So I said, that's it? You guys are going to maintain this tight-lipped shit? You're not going to... Yep, that's what they said. So I got no answer, man. They said, you know, so what? So it's... I thought that was only in the movies where you could walk into a place, the cops would take you away, and then you never be... What if we don't ever hear from him again? And then they lie like they do and say, oh, he didn't get arrested here.
Yep. But the camera proof, of course, is there.
Well, he'll still be
We're going to know.
He'll still be dead and buried in a shallow grave somewhere. So at any rate, we're back to where I think the only thing that we can do is it's going to be 5 o'clock here soon.
Should we go to the main police station?
I think we should go to either that main police station or the fucking jail and walk in there and say, hey, look, goddamn, or the police station, say, hey, you guys took him. You guys get on the phone and find out which officer took him and where he took him. We should go to the jail.
I say the police station. Because
I mean the police station.
Yes.
I mean, that's what I meant, the police station. I say we go to the police station. We'll go there and say, hey, look, you guys get in your reports, figure out where it is, and tell us what the fuck you did with our friend.
All right, you hear that, guys? Police station is watching, Vernon, just so you know. I'm on live.
Fine.
So we're
they
coming.
Might not be watching you.
They're watching. Oh, boy, they watch.
They might not be watching you. So we need to go tell them, hey, what did you do with our friend? We can't find him in the jail roster. We looked. The city court won't say anything because you guys are a bunch of criminals. But what did you do with our friend? How is it you get to just ferret somebody away in handcuffs and not say anything to his people or the people that are looking for him and trying to help him and find out what you did with him? What kind of country is that? That is bull. Tucson, meet yourself, eat yourself.
And we do got...
I like the tall chest set, though.
We do got the Tucson Police Department on tape saying that filming inside, and they was talking about 104,
right,
is the same thing as filming inside the police department is allowed. So you guys are going to see right now that we go into that police station and we can film without, and you're going to see that in city court real soon. So
well, maybe,
but we're going to go in.
They're never going to learn that lesson.
They're going to learn because. You know, they can arrest one guy, and at least they let him pass the cameras off. If they had more officers, they might not have let him. They might have tried to arrest us all, but we don't know. But we'll go in there in force, and there'll be cameras there.
I'm still curious as to why they didn't come and get me and you, Mark. Very curious.
Yeah, we was waiting there a long time after.
Right, but right by the door, so I could get away real fast if they were going to get us.
So the only thing I still got is them injunctions, which are on appeal. But they just make me comply with 122 and 122-1.
Or and leave
which he was.
And
yes.
leave if they ask you.
And leave
immediately.
No. What it really says, it says
if you're causing a disturbance.
If I'm caught in a disturbance and I'm asked to leave, both things, then I have to leave.
Yeah, but unfortunately, they get to say what is a disturbance and what is not.
Free parking.
It's also free right here too. You can go around the block if you want, but I won't. I'll go in there.
Well, let's pay the meter. It ends at 5.
Yeah.
I'll pay it.
Quite 5.
Yeah, but I'll pay it.
Just go around the block. It's not a big deal.
Parking lot, I always park in. You passed.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't thinking. I was listening to your video recording there. Ah!
Don't kill! Oh no!
Driving in Tucson, what a thrill!
Yep. Crazy
on the
drivers.
edge of your seat all the time, never knowing what's going to happen.
Here's the police station.
The back of it. Maybe he's here at the police station. Maybe they dragged him down here. I don't know, and they're going to torture him. Huh? Think that? Think they're torturing him? Why not right here?
Nope, over here. This is them. These are cops.
Unauthorized vehicles
So right here.
only. Yeah.
Right there. And
Gotta
back
go
in.
around the corner. Okay, let's go see if they'll tell us what happened to our friend. I got.
Okay, guys, I'm going to stay on live here. We're going to go inside the police department, and we're going to...
You charged enough to do that?
I'll find out.
Yeah, you will.
Because I won't be able to be in there long, probably, guys, because I'm going to turn this thing upright just for a second. There'll be an alarm because I got to see how much battery power I got. Okay, I got... Alrighty, I got 45%.
I should get you half an hour or so, I would think, even live.
Yep, we're going inside the police station right now.
I can't hardly wait. At least I know they can't arrest me here. They know that, so I don't feel bad. Bye.
I'm going to let mine charge just for a second, then I'm coming in, Vern.
Sit in there and let it charge.
Just for a second, I said.
Whatever, however long you want. When my car gets turned off...
Oh, no, here, we'll go ahead. Yeah. Here, let's go ahead and lock your door. I'm coming out right now.
It doesn't matter. I'll lock it when you get out there.
Let's go. All right.
Not afraid now, even though I'm walking right into the very den, very center of the den. I'm not afraid. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of the cops, I shall fear no cops, because they know they can't arrest me here.
All right.
Oh, I don't have any ID.
Where's it at? In the car?
In the car.
They might not ask you.
They are going to... Well, you can start. I'll catch up. Go in the record section?
Yes.
Alrighty. No weapons on you?
No weapons.
Come on in.
And I need to talk to... First, I need to talk to the supervisor. Is there a supervisor here? I need to talk to the supervisor.
There's not one right now. Which supervisor?
Any of them. It doesn't matter which one.
There's not one right here. IA supervisor or?
Any supervisor would work. Ask them for a supervisor. So they're trying to see where there's a supervisor. So, alrighty. Let me sit down here and read these comments, guys. So. Class with Bow, how's it going? Thank you for being on here. Yeah, they arrested another guy for filming inside city court. And so we're over here at the main police station to find out why. So, and like I was telling everybody before, that on May 30th, that case, why I was inside filming inside City Hall, they called over and I talked to the prosecutor. They switched judges and put me in a new prosecutor. He called me when I was inside, the same one that handled Slinky's case and dropped it, and they dropped my cases. So all the cases on the water incident, my resisting arrest is dropped, and the other thing is dropped. So all the auditing community, call down to the Tucson Police Department and Tucson City Court and let them know that they have a guy that was just filming in custody, and put the pressure on him. Hey, Vernon, ask him what the phone number is here. Tucson Police Department on 240 South Stone, I believe, or 270 South Stone. I'm sorry. So, but we are going to be working on this situation. So, anyway, so yeah, all my charges were dropped, and I'm going to be. And that's the same, they switched me over to a prosecutor that already watched all of our videos. So when he watched, he's already watched all our videos, and he dropped the charges against Slinky, and now he's my prosecutor, so he dropped mine today too. So anyway, so all that is free and clear. It's all good news, and it really confirms again that we can film inside Tucson City Court, but they ain't got the memo yet. So anyway, so the auditing community, we're going to have to hit Tucson hard. I'm going to need some more help from the auditors all over the state and country, but we're going to go back in force and then go from there. So that's where we're at. Anyone from Phoenix or whatever knows my number, call me later on tonight. But we need to, where's Gunny? For filming, right. Yes, yes.
And I believe since he refused to give ID, I believe. Well, I mean, he's got to ID himself either way. Yeah. And I think they.
What was his charge though? He's for filming in public again.
Well, for filming at the city court, yeah.
Is that what they charge him this time?
Yeah, well,
for trespassing. Trespassing. Yeah, you know.
You guys never
same
want to
joke.
charge him with the right charge. You want the right charge.
Why don't you charge us with what you're mad about, not with
what? I mean, what?
filming? That's that's why you don't like. And he handed the phones to me. They didn't arrest me. I kept them going.
So help me out. So then they took him to Pima County Jail, and they don't know who he is.
Well, at the jail, if he's been there before or whatever, he'll have fingerprints there. So they'll identify him.
But it's going to take all the ID process.
So remember,
that's outside of my.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what I thought.
Yeah, but remember, I got you on tape saying that filming inside the 104 is the same thing as filming in the police lobby.
Well, since I said that to you, the not that I changed, but the interpretation has changed because of that Supreme Court ruling.
But that works in our favor, though.
Rule 122.
Yes.
Well,
which says you can film in court.
For the police.
I don't know.
You better get to working on it. Because we got you on tape with the city attorneys, and you're saying that what they're doing is okay, and we can't arrest them. And then they switch.
I understand, but like he's saying, they interpreted the rule
the wrong way
than I interpreted it.
Right.
Okay, so yes.
And now the Tucson City Police is going to start arresting people for videoing and charging them with trespassing?
Well, wait.
Get ready.
Hi, ma'am.
Get ready. You're going to arrest a lot of people.
Get ready.
I think what they're saying is that they will, as you know, they'll let you know you can't videotape in there.
Right.
And then they'll.
But you can. The sign says you can't in 104 now. They switched it.
Yeah.
So he wasn't in 104.
I wasn't there. I'm just. He's asking me. He's asking me questions. But yeah. So that's the way I interpret it. Is that for that rule, they'll ask you to stop videotaping. And if you
don't stop,
they'll ask you to leave. And if you
don't leave, then they'll charge you with trespassing. Yes. I told you that's what they did. They changed it so that they could arrest you for trespassing when they ask you to leave. Then.
Because what does the rule say?
That you have to deny
in
a
104.
reasonable request to leave. It doesn't say.
Well, no, what I'm saying is, what is the rule?
It says that you can't
On the videotaping, it says you can video in those areas as long as you don't video other people without their consent.
Yeah, I believe that's something similar to that.
Yeah, so like
and he wasn't.
If we were, he wasn't. So like if we're in room 104 and I'm just looking
was
at
going
him,
up.
Yeah, I know.
then that's not breaking the rules. But they arrested him.
He wasn't breaking the
rule.
rule.
I wasn't there.
Yeah,
I know you were.
Well, we got it on camera, several cameras again. You know, we got it on several cameras again that he was illegally arrested.
And who thinks you're personally invested like him? I know you.
Yeah, I was like, I'm just because you asked me to say something.
And I appreciate it. I'm glad you walked through it. It was you.
But I don't know about what happened today, other than what I was told.
He's in custody and he wanted
The easiest way would be is for you guys to get him out quick. It's going to be a lot easier on you because he was arrested illegally, just like me.
I don't make the interpretations. I don't make those decisions.
Right. You do what your boss tells you.
And I was getting ready to.
What the interpretation is, and what the court does. That's up to the court.
I was getting ready to do a nice little interview with all you guys.
Court of the United
Start with you first, but you know what they did, right?
Yeah,
you hear? What?
Well, you tell me. What did they do?
They dropped all the charges on my thing.
Hey, we need to go to the Arizona Supreme Court.
And I didn't want them dropped. I didn't ask them to be dropped. I wanted
We need to go to the Arizona Supreme Court, and we need to make the Arizona Supreme Court speak to this issue so that this shit stops.
So they stopped.
I think, my opinion, this is my opinion, totally, is that they need to be more specific in the ruling.
Oh, it's pretty
You want me
specific.
to tell you what the rule says?
It's specific, and you're
tell you what the
right.
rule says, Sergeant. It says that that's the duty of the city court to put a sign on their lobby that says in plain English and layman terms.
Layman
what
terms.
we can do.
Yeah.
Not.
I mean, that's always a good idea. I agree.
That's written into the rule.
Oh, I don't know that.
Yes.
But I think that's always a good idea.
That's written into the rule, and it gives it their duty. So they're not doing that. They're abusing the rule in other ways. So we need to go to the Arizona Supreme Court and file a complaint and say, make the courts do it right. And then take it out of these guys' hands.
And stop arresting
The
people.
more specific it is, helps me.
Yeah, I agree.
The more that makes it easier for
Well,
me.
I know you don't like Greg. No,
It's pretty specific now, and
by the
it's
way,
pretty
my
specific.
charges were dismissed too, so I don't hold it against you
You
for
dropped-
arresting me either. But
you
I'm
dropped-
going to sue you.
Hey,
You're going to get my lawsuit.
hey,
Okay.
hey! There's your daughter. I'm sure he knows that.
You know that. It's coming up. You and all the other officers in the city and everything. I'm going to file one. But it's nothing personal, just like when you arrested me. It's nothing personal. But I think you should have to pay for arresting me without probable
Yeah.
cause.
He's speaking for himself. Hey, Sergeant Gunny, it's personal with me though. I hope you know that. It's personal.
Come on, Mark, let's go. Okay,
So-
we need to go find our friend.
So, if you'd be better, I mean, to get him released as quick as possible, because.
Like I said, that's outside my purview.
And I won't know until I look at the video which officer actually committed the crime again. So I did. All I know is Tucson police officer. I do know that for a fact.
City courts are our jurisdiction, so
Let's go, big man.
Alrighty, guys, you heard
Try
it.
to find when they're going to show up on. He's going to be a long time showing up if he doesn't say who he is. If you don't say who you are, we can't blame them for not, telling us where he is.
Yes, guys, it is personal for me. So, and I'm suing him too. But
I'm suing him. I'm going to win some money on them. Nothing personal, Sergeant. I'm going to sue you. You need to pay. Just like when you arrested me, nothing personal. When you put me in handcuffs, stole my phone.
yeah.
Nothing personal there? Okay, well, now you pay for that. You pay for stealing my phone. Arresting me without any good reason because I had a video camera in my possession. Man. Well, now, what's going to happen is I'm going to predict it's not going to be until 6 or 7 o'clock tonight that he's going to show up on the roster because he's not identifying who he is. The fingerprinting process is going to be
That's why I ain't said his name, guys, and you won't hear this or try not to say his name because if he's not identifying himself, I know the Tucson police is watching this channel.
Right.
So, but they're going to fingerprint him and do that and see if they can identify
That takes a
him.
while after. That's one of the last things in booking you get is fingerprinted.
Yes.
He's probably not going to hit that until 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock tonight.
Let's see if we have time to get back over to city court and film.
I don't want to do that. I want to go. I'm done with that. I'll go get you your van and so you can help get your guy out of jail. Shit. I haven't eaten anything to eat all day long. I've been so busy filming all these idiots doing nothing. Can I get out this way? No.
All right, I'm plugged back in, guys. There's the Tucson Police Department. So we talked to Sergeant Gunny.
Sergeant
Guinea.
Ginn.
So anyway, oh, that is Slinky's with me.
Yep.
That's the lawyer Slinky and ex-lawyer Slinky. So anyway, here's the way it's going in all our cases. His was dropped, the May 30th, his was dropped over a month ago.
Yep.
Okay, his bar complaint was dropped recently. Yep. My complaint was dropped today. Right. So we're winning all these cases, but they're still going to be arresting people. So we're getting the plan together, and know this, Tucson Police Department, we're coming in force. So we're going to have cameras, and we're coming in force, and we're going to make you guys abide by the law. And
the law you keep citing to us.
Yeah,
the rule you keep throwing.
And you got to remember, Tucson Police, and I'm talking to you right now, Tucson Police Department. You made us start reading 122 because you use that against us. That's when we started reading it and finding out. I didn't even follow it. That you guys don't follow it.
At all.
You don't read your own rule. You say that you can't film in there at all, and that is absolutely wrong. You know. And we can film police officers in there. We can film city employees in there, and we can film anyone that gives us consent, which is ourselves.
That's a lot of filming.
And that's all he was doing. He wasn't filming nobody.
He didn't even film any city people. He was just filming.
He got me on film, maybe. He got Vernon on film, maybe. And he got the police officer. So there's no way they're going to get him for that, but they arrested him for trespassing. Again. So this is.
And I love it when you tell me, hey, why don't you guys arrest him for the real thing?
Why I was in there. Remember this, why I was in there, I came back out to my phone and turned it on, and I got a call from city court. Why I was in there, they was calling me to tell me all my cases were dismissed. So that would have probably gave me more reason to stay, you know, if I'd known that, but my batteries were going dead. Yes. So I'm going to invest in some battery backups.
With a dead GoPro this morning.
Yeah, I bluffed them with a dead GoPro. They wouldn't let me bring my dead GoPro into county court. So they did... anyway, but we're going to be working on getting the.
I didn't feel like I was going to go to jail.
Our other activist out, so we're going to be working on that. He's not identifying, and
we don't know how long it's going to take for them to figure out who he is.
Yeah, and if they do figure out who he is, then they're going to probably book him as John Doe if they don't, you know. So I'm not going to mention, of course, until he's out. But
you might make the 8 o'clock arraignment if it doesn't take too long. You might make tonight's arraignment. 8 in the morning and 8 at night.
Yes, that is messed up. But they do got one of ours in
custody.
A new activist.
First time
walked into the jaws.
Virgin.
Yeah.
He was a virgin.
Yep. He walked in and
with his camera going and bam.
Yep, they just went right to him. I don't know how long he lasted, but I don't think it was more than 3 minutes.
5 minutes.
3 to 5 minutes.
Got out of the bathroom and they hauled him in handcuffs away from me. Just like that. I went into the bathroom, I waved at him, he smiled at me, and when I came out there, taking him away in handcuffs, and you had his phone. Minutes could not have elapsed in that time.
And we kept, both phones stayed on. So
I like the fact that Sergeant Ginn came, though, and talked to us, so I do know what's happening. That's a good thing.
Yeah, but a little bit too late, but he's still misinterpreting the rule.
Yeah, but look how he shrugged off, I'm going to sue you. He said, so...
Yeah, he don't care. It don't come out of his pocket.
Right. He doesn't give
You're through the taxpayers. They don't care at all.
No, they don't give a shit how much money they waste.
And you said it wasn't personal, but like I told him, it was personal with me.
Yeah, it's personal with you. I don't care.
It's personal with me. It is.
I don't care if it's personal. You can be personal as you want to make it. I just hate going to jail.
I'm going to sue him with a grudge.
I was this close to going today, and I knew it. I felt it on the back of my hair, on the back of my neck. I was standing right next to the guy that went to jail. That's too fucking close for me. And the last time I was standing that close, I got handcuffed.
And he handed me your camera, and then ended up anyway.
Yeah. The last time I was that close, I went with you guys, got arrested, and got handcuffed, those bastards. I can't believe they get to do that to the citizens of this country.
Guinea acted like he already knew, but I don't know if he did know. But
he did.
Yeah.
He said it was the city court guy. They said they took him away. He didn't have any ID, which we have his ID.
Yep. Just so everybody knows, I was calling the county, and I was calling the city attorney every single day for the last, I don't even know how long. So every day I was calling to set up the interviews. I was going to interview Sergeant Guinea. That's why they dropped it, because they don't want to interview. I set up the interview for 12 officers, and today I dropped off the witness list for 30 more. So there was going to be 42 interviews. So that's why they dropped it.
Bastards said, "Ah, we're not doing this."
Yeah. So that's the way to do it with them guys, is just wear them down with their own videos, you know,
with their own stuff.
Yeah, with their own stuff, because they spent the last few days reviewing their own videos. So their own body cams and their own all that stuff.
So I'm done with trying to help getting this guy out of jail. I want to get back to my house and my stuff and my life, what little I have. Are you going to keep calling jail? I don't want to do. I'm from Catalina. It's time for me to call it a day here. It's already almost sunset. It's 5 o'clock already. So, are you going to take care of that, or do you want me to do it? Or
are you going home? So anyway,
I only want to go home. Yeah, I had a long day. I came close to jail already today. You know how much that takes out of me? You know how much stress that causes me being that
Tell
close to
Slinky to
jail?
stop being a wimp.
To be that close to going to jail? That's so close. I can't even believe it. That caused me untold stress. At least I didn't go, though. I was only close, but I didn't go. Thank God. Damn, they're taking this shit serious, Mark. They're not even handcuffing you and letting you sign a ticket. They're taking you straight ass to jail.
Yeah, that's probably for failure to ID.
And how much you want to bet he's a big liar that he was there today?
We'll find that out.
Oh, I know we'll find it out when we do their lawsuit, make them produce their days and show he was there, and he lied. He lied again. That's why we have to video these bastards, because guess what? They all lie.
No, don't tell us that.
They all lie. Like Christopher Hale, I went in and said, "Where's Mr. Hale?" He's not here today. What a lie. I already know it. I can tell when it came out of their mouth. Lie. Lie. All right, well, I'm going to go home. Are you going to help your guy?
Yep. All righty, guys. We'll see you.
Somebody just got to go get him and pick him up. Probably about 8 tonight, I think.
All righty. Reasonably. All right, guys, I'm going to get in here and plug mine in. I'm going to switch vehicles here. All right, let me get plugged in. All right, guys, I'm going to switch this camera around here. Oh, did it go away? Am I still on, guys? Let me know if I'm still alive. Somebody say something if you still hear me. All right, good. Still here, good. I thought it turned off. So. Oh no. All right. I just looked down and realized I got my badge on. So I got the badge from City Court still on. So I am going to go back. Not the City Court, I'm sorry. The police station badge. So anyway, guys, just to recap, they arrested a guy for filming in the area where you're allowed to. Even the signs say you're allowed to there. So we got another misinformed cop that that's going to drag them through the system, and now they got another lawsuit on their hands. And I don't know why they'll keep doing this, but we're obviously not dealing with a very smart batch of police officers, you know, because they keep arresting somebody and they know there's going to be lawsuits coming down the pike, you know, and they're going to keep on that same old thing, you know, that you can't film when it actually says you can. Even their signs now says you can't film in 104. He never made it into 104. He was in the place that you could film. So this is absolutely crazy. They're going to keep doing it. So we're going to get a game plan together. We're going to go with, there's just one cop on duty there, so they can't arrest more than one person at a time, you know, and that's what they was doing. They was arresting him and taking out. We stayed there for quite a while. They took him in the back room, and we're going to be posting film. That wasn't live. None of that was live, because inside the city court, their buildings are so thick, it doesn't really go live in there, you know, whereas the police station, I do believe you can go live more in the lobby. It's more open, there's windows, but inside the city court, it's really not. It's really hard to record. This is a jammed up area, guys. It's 5 o'clock traffic. Starting early. Oh boy, let's see here. All right, guys, I'm going to go back to the police station here. I should go live on my tablet. Let me see if I can. Make a quick call, because I got to see if I can make a call while I'm live. I don't think I can. Nope, I don't think I can. So anyway, so as you guys saw, we did talk to Gunny, and he admitted that he admitted that he said that we was allowed to film inside there. And now he's saying, since they read 122, they're interpreting it differently than what it's actually saying. They're sticking by the by that you cannot film in there at all. So we know that they're going to come and press it when there's one guy, but when there's a bunch of us, we're going to have to see how it goes, because it's going to be a lot harder to arrest, 20 to 50 people versus one, and they usually only have one guy inside that city court. So we're not going to announce exactly when we're going to hit them, but know this, Tucson Police Department, it is coming. You guys are going to have to start obeying the law. Simple as that. We have to obey 122 and 122-.1, and so are you. Until you guys realize that, and we're going to keep at it harder than ever. It ain't going to go away. If you think that we're just going to go away and okay, we're not going to record when we legally can, then you're wrong. We're still going to be in police lobbies recording, and we're still going to be in the city court house recording. We're going to start doing a lot of live broadcasts from there. We might have to do them closer to the door so we don't lose our signal. But we are going to be doing a whole lot in Tucson City Court. By arresting one guy, you know, actually there's 5 now, is us 3 and then another guy, and then today this guy. So 5 that I know of in the last, 3 months they did. So anyway, so we are going to go back up to the police station here. All right. All right. I'm at the Tucson police station again. I walked off without my giving my tag back, and they got my my expired medical marijuana card. It doesn't mean nothing. It doesn't mean anything, but I am going back to get it. And I do believe Slinky left his also. So that's where I'm going. This is the this is where all the tyrants hang out. Tyrant Hall. So
You probably want that back too.
I think he did too.
No, actually, he didn't leave one.
Oh, good.
Oh, yeah. Good to go.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you. Yep. All righty. I got my expired card back. There's the back of it. Read that warning, guys. That warning, that warning on the back of the marijuana card basically said you just wasted $300 because it don't protect you against legal stuff and other things. And it says marijuana, of course, is bad for your health and known to cause cancer and blah blah blah. But that is the back of the marijuana card. That's got no personal information on it. So I do got it back. So I'm glad to hear that Slinky did not leave his there. So anyway, we're gonna, now that the other charges, we're gonna be hitting it a different way. So, and you heard Slinky talk about it a little bit. So all right. No, we didn't pay. You guys paid what, to go inside there? No. Is that what you meant? I just went and got my medical marijuana card back from the Tucson police. All right, guys, let me see if I can read some of these. $300 for that card? Oh, yes. Actually, it was about $250. The very first card is $300 around, and then $250 for the renewals. So I think I paid $150 goes to the state, unless you're on food stamps, and I'm not. I never have been. So I have to pay $150 to the state, and then we got to pay the doctor. So roughly it was $100 to the doctor and $150 to the state. So yeah, it did cost me about $250 to get my card. And as you saw, that did save me at the checkpoint as far as them not throwing me in jail, but they did take my a half ounce of marijuana. So anyway, I'm going to be working on, you know, getting him out. That's right. In California, you don't need one. In Colorado, Washington State, of course, there's a bunch of states you don't need cards. But if you want to come to Arizona, you're wise to get a medical marijuana card, because if you have a medical marijuana card, you can from another state, you can use it to have our legal amount, which is 2.5 ounces. 2.5 ounces of concentrate, 2.5 ounces of flour, 2.5 ounces of anything. You can't go to the dispensaries, but you're allowed to have it. So yes, they smoke that already, I'm sure. But that is the way it is. That if you have a medical marijuana card, you are protected from the state and local guys, but not the feds. The feds can still do what they want, but even the feds is not going to be dragging you through the federal court for a small amount, a half ounce or whatever. They'll threaten to, and they'll do all that, they might even drag you through for a little bit. But in the end, it's going to be dropped because it's not. It's just not feasible for them to. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and head back out of here. So so we still got a guy down. He's not identifying to him, so he's probably going to be booked under John Doe, or they're going to go down and fingerprint him and find out who he is. So, and then I don't know what they're going to charge him with, but we're gonna be addressing this because they're definitely not following the rules and following their own law. The own 122 and 122-1 is what they kept drilling on us by why we can't film in there, but that says that you can film. So until they start interpreting it the right way, and it gets translated to the layman's term to these officers that don't understand how to read, you know, and it is pretty plain as day. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut it off here, guys, and